Coach, thank you so much for joining me today. A tough loss over the weekend at Augusta. Just what are your immediate reactions? I'm sure you've had some time to look over the film and see what what the team can learn from after the loss.
Yeah, we just got to be a little bit mentally tougher. They beat us at our own game. They out rebounded us. I think they're a little bit more physical than we were. Uh, defensively we were good at stretches, but a lot of offensive rebounds, tip backs, and offensively we shot okay. Shot about 45, 46%. We usually shoot around 50, 50 something. So when our shots aren't falling how we used to, we got to score in other ways. That's by crashing the boards, making them turn the ball over, and just executing down the stretch. So I think this game, taught us a lesson. We'll bounce back. Looking forward to Wednesday.
Absolutely. I think you talked about the rebounding margin a lot. That's something that you emphasize every game. Was that really one of the main differences as to why the Braves won the losing game?
For sure, and just like I said, being more physical, being there, and just putting a body to somebody. I watched film probably about 3 or 4 times, and they're constantly checking our guys before they go get the rebounds. One time they box us out, the ball hits the floor, then somebody gets the rebound for them. So just being a little bit more physical, just like you said, the rebound margin we usually about plus 13, 14 throughout these last 9, 10 game stretch. So getting out rebounded by 9 was a little different for us.
Absolutely. I think another point is when the offense gets going, you seem to have a lot of points in transition. There's only 6 points in transition against Augusta. Do you have to tip your hat to the way they played defense on you guys pretty well?
For sure. I thought sometimes we didn't, handle the ball as strong as we should. But just like you said, 6 points, I think, of, transition points. I think we averaged about 13 or 14. And then, points off of turnovers, we averaged about 23, and I think we only had like 6. So they played defense well as well. And offensively, we just, we didn't hit shots that we usually hit. And, defensively, we could have been a little bit better.
Well, the 9-game losing streak ended. I feel like everyone can learn from a loss. Was one of the message sent was you guys now know how this feels, and it's better to get a loss now than in the later part of February and early March?
Yeah, the main message was just, being mentally focused. There's times, we didn't execute defensively or offensively how I expected, and then that's the main thing. It's just just being ready, just knowing you got a big X on your back, and at any time, somebody's they're having a good game. Everybody can be beaten. So, it's a lesson learned. I think the guys will bounce back. We usually do well after a loss. So let's see what happens.
Absolutely. And quick turnaround. The 3-game road trip is over. Aiken on Wednesday night. It's going to be Neon night. I guess my first part of the question is, how excited is the team finally get back home in a premier caliber type game in front of the home crowd?
I'm pretty sure they'll be pretty excited, but I'm pretty sure this probably be like another game of the week. I felt like we had 10 of those. I feel like we had a big mark on our back, but they'll be super excited. Neon Night's always a good night. Aiken, ruined our Neon Night last year, but this year, we'll see what our guys do after a loss like this. I think we'll be a little bit more focused, play with a little bit more of a sense of urgency, and hopefully we'll bounce back.
Not only the sense of urgency, but another premier matchup. Really, the winner of this game can have control of first place in the Peach Belt Conference. And as a competitor, in a team like you have, that's something that you always want to play for. There's always a certain incentive that you want to play for, and with first place on the line, I think from your perspective, the guys are pretty excited about that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Last year we didn't win the conference, but the 2 previous years before that we did. And I'm pretty sure they want to get back to the top. So I'm excited to see how hard they play.
And the last time you played Aiken, one of the things that helped the guys win is they forced 20 turnovers and had 34 points of those 20 turnovers. So what's important about locking down on the defensive end against Aiken?
They have a lot of good scorers. They got Barmore. They got the transfer, number 11. I forget his name. But they got Faison Brock. I think he had 19 points, 17 free throws. We can contain without fouling, making them take tough shots, execute our offense defensively, just, contain the ball, make them, just like I said, take tough shots. I think it'll be, a great challenge, but I think we're upfield.
Absolutely. And Faison Brock is the catalyst of their offense. He's averaging 19 points a game, second in the conference. But when you guys played him at Aiken last time, You only limited him to one made shot of 7 field goals. 15 of his 17 points were from the free throw line. Not saying you're going to have a duplicate performance like that, but when you're going up against a dynamic guard like Brock, what is the emphasis on trying to contain?
It's just knowing what he does well. He's a very good driver. In the past, he was a very good shooter. He's struggling a little bit this year, but I'm pretty sure he still can knock down a few. But just knowing what he does well and just trying to take that away and make him uncomfortable.
Absolutely. With both teams liking to score in the 80s, it seems like this game's going to be the pace of play that favors yourself as well as Aiken. Guys like running up and down the floor, both top 3 in rebounds as well, so the rebounding margin will be important. Aiken has the best free throw percentage in the conference. So is that maybe a game plan or part of the game plan to try to limit them from taking a lot of free throw line trips?
Yeah, just like I said, just containing the ball without fouling, making them take tough shots will definitely help. That's what kept them in the game last game, and hopefully we can keep our hands off of them and make them take tough shots.
Well, Coach is going to be rocking at the bank on Wednesday night for Neon Night. Thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.